This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Chapel Hill and beautiful Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home field of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Tar Heels will kick it away to start us off. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. To throw. It's done. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And they get the conversion there. Set it now 1st down at the 38.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Caught near the sticks. It's Moss. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That's a fly to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And the Tar Heels will line up now. It's 1st and goal. QB keeper all the way. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Running back has it on a screen now. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Rebels come up to the line in the hurry-up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Important second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Caught over the middle. It's Stockton. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. Bringing pressure. On the run here. Lets it go. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's done. Snags the good throw. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Pressure is coming. Escapes the pocket. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out.
Oh, and a fumble here. Can you breaks clear over the right side? Can they chase him down? Inside the 20. Touchdown, Rebels. All the way back for a scoop and score. This place going crazy.
Boy, this linebacker showing you he's got some serious speed. I mean, he's been pounding people play after play against the run. This time the ball's on the ground. I just thought he might pick it up. He shows us what kind of speed he has. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's done. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Second down after that previous play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Oh, they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. And the Tar Heels will send their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll throw it now. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Now he's bringing it back. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, North Carolina. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game, to tie the game, is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchdown. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's got it in the open. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
a shotgun run call. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Wide open downfield. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
And the Rebels trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. It's a fumble behind the line. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Boy, the offense has to feel incredibly fortunate that they are able to retain possession. Ball's on the ground. It ends up going out of bounds to give them another play and another opportunity in a game right now that they're trailing. They're looking for at very least a field goal and still can hope for a touchdown.
And a throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
North Carolina, 14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. That's caught. It's Hodges. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. To throw. It's done. The sure hands. It's Adams. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the 1st down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. With the catch, it's Moss. And we're able to get him down.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. And the Tar Heels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Extending the play now. You maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team.
hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking for a receiver. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The Rebels will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here. Finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Same tailback, another carry. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, UNC. Too much speed for the defense.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Breaks into the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught. Completion. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air. It's done. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Passes the 40. Gets into space at the 50. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Makes the grab. It's Moss. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
Timeout, North Carolina.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
North Carolina. 27.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's done. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The junior brought down after making a great catch. And the Tar Heels have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Hodges. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Fights through the tackle. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Hebe keeps it himself. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on 2nd down.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Looking to throw. It's done. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And that will give them the lead now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And they'll run it into the end zone so they go up by a touchdown here. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. He hands it off from the gun. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to 21.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run here, lets it go. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And the Rebels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Pass complete and 2nd down now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. They mix it up with a run. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
When they take a shot into the end zone on third down, they come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air. It's done. Pulls it in. It's Adams. Tackle is made, but it's good for a first down at the 47.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks an open space. Now here he goes. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. Here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He makes the catch. Touchdown, North Carolina. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. On 1st down, it's play action. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Didn't see that very often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
The Rebels will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back. It's done. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Grab down the middle. It's Hodges. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted on a desperation throw here. He could go. Past the 50.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a two-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the wideout goes in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Let's a fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He's sticking in front of that bullet. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. They'll run it out of the shotgun. It's past the 35. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. The 10. Touchdown, UNC. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there, The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Using his legs on the scramble. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Quarterback keeps the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to.
Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They are pouring it on now. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
56, Ole Miss, 31.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Quarterback operating an empty set. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the Rebels will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive.
It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part,
could take it all the way. Past the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, North Carolina. Way too much speed on that play.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Rebels offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's King. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab by the receiver. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Looking to throw again. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, you could tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And they tack on the extra point. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Well, how about that? Man, you don't see that happen hardly ever with an onside kick coming up exactly the way it is drawn. Great execution on this one. Let's see what they can do with this extra possession now.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. On the move now.
Get that interception.
And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback will try it again from his own end zone. He'll try a pass here. Looking right. This one caught. And he's brought down there.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Caught with room to run. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Well, that's a good job of this offense to at least get some positive yards. They kind of put themselves in a tough spot getting behind the sticks. But now, after that big gain, let's see what happens.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And that run produces a decent gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, North Carolina.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3.